Yeah,
Just
recording.
want to verify
Thank you.
on this guy.
Hello.
Out of Chicago.
Can you say your name for the camera, please?
Officer Smith.
Officer Smith. And what's your buddy's name?
We have no idea.
That you walked me outside of a private establishment to handcuff me, sit me down on a curb without a weapon, without even acting up. You just walked up to me like thugs and walked me outside. There's the stop and identify law only.
Okay, so.
I'm just so angry right now. The stop and identify law only acts for people who you suspect are in criminal activity. Do you suspect me for criminal activity?
We already told you what.
So you're not stating it. So when this is going to be great for when I submit it to the DA, or actually, I don't know. My uncle works for the ACLU. That would be a lot of fun to submit this for too. So we'll see about this.
So like I said, you were extremely disrespectful when we went in.
Disrespectful. You came up to me, asked me to identify myself, and I stated that I do not want to identify myself. At which point you grabbed me, which is on most civilian cases is an assault. And then you walked me outside and handcuffed me. Am I a threat to you right now? Is that what you feel? I'm a threat to you?
Conrad, you guys because you weren't complying with our orders.
So not complying, civil disobedience is worth handcuffs? Dude, sounds like Rodney King right now.
We told you to sit down.
And I did, because right now I am sitting.
And you did not comply.
Because I don't have to comply, because it's not a legal order. That's not a lawful order.
That was.
It's not, because there's no law that says Boulder residents must comply with your sitting down order. Yo, Nathan. Dude, I will sit in here as long as I can, and then when I get both of your cards, I will gladly report you too.
Let me talk to you. So
I know you can play your police. Okay, yeah, I'm listening. I obviously listen when you're talking before. When you're respectful to me, I'll be respectful to you. You approached me and you want my respect, and I said I didn't want to identify myself, and you grabbed me and walked outside.
Yeah.
Would you disagree with that?
So we approached you in the bar.
Yes.
We asked for your identification.
And I said no.
And then we asked you again.
And I said no again.
So we walked you out so that we could talk to you.
Oh wait, no. You grabbed me, manhandled me outside, and sat me down in cuffs. Would you agree with that statement? Oh, you most certainly did. So now you're lying. You grabbed me, walked me outside. Did I resist you walking outside? Oh, I was. Okay. Well, that's funny. So we're going to see how this all plays out when you guys run that check with me and I'm 22 years old and able to be in a bar. I've never had this happen in any other city except Boulder. Okay, so what? Right. You're funny. I don't comply with police because I know my rights. And when I'm not doing something, when I'm not, I could be.
So here's the deal. I can't find you in the system, but your buddy's willing to verify it, that you are over 21. I'm going to let you go.
So because someone says I'm over 21, I'm over 21.
This is the deal, man. We go into bars, we got to check IDs to make sure
I understand. You guys are trying to find underage drinkers in bus establishments who don't check.
So by law, we have the right to go in and have you identify yourself.
But before I recorded him and asked him what law that was, he couldn't tell me.
All you have to do is show your ID. We can see, oh, you're over 21.
By law, do you also have the right when I refuse to identify myself when I'm not under investigation, under a warrant, or suspected of criminal activity to be manhandled outside and put in cuffs? Is it humiliated?
Listen, is it criminal to be in a bar underage?
It most certainly is. But what would make you suspect?
Listen, so if that is criminal, how do we have no way of verifying that until we come outside, bring you out from the bar, talk with you in person, and say, hey, how old are you?
I told you I was 22.
Brother, if I took everyone's word that they tell me, I wouldn't be doing this job.
Exactly. At the same time, there's no stop and identify law here
do you think we ever get lied to on the job?
All the time.
So the stop and identify law, listen, I understand that you're familiar with stop and identify law, but you understand what that pertains to. That pertains
to criminal activity.
Listen.
Am I suspected of criminal activity?
Listen, that's so if you're inside an establishment and we have reason to believe, even reasonable suspicion to believe that you are under 21 and we have no way of identifying that or verifying that.
You manhandled me outside.
No,
in
so-
cuffs and then forced me to sit down.
No, that was because you weren't being compliant with us. So
I don't
for
have
your
to be
safety and for
compliant
our
with
safety,
you.
That's why you're sitting down.
Did I raise my
So-
hands to you? Did I reach into a
We're not
pocket?
listen.
Oh, we most certainly are, because this is going to come back to bite your ass when I get your cards.
So here's the deal. I'm willing to let you go, but next time, man, just
I know-
make this a lot easier. Just say, hey, here's my ID.
Next time,
I'm over
stop
21.
bullying
And say,
people
okay,
who look
okay.
young. That's my
Man,
recommendation
we're just
to
doing
you.
our job. We are just here to do our
Dude,
job.
I'm out here after my
I'm
job
gonna give
trying to
your-
enjoy myself.
I'm gonna give your buddy your phone back. Drinks on me. Let's go.